Bonjour! Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. I am here in St-Gingolphe. St-Gingolphe is a tiny coastal village that is actually half in France, half in Switzerland. I'm on the France side. But the GR5 actually starts on the Swiss side. It's 3 kilometers from here, so it is almost 11 in the morning. I didn't try to rush and get an early start on the day like normally on the trail one would do, because I'm not on the trail yet and I've paid for this fancy hotel room. There's only one hotel in the French side of St-Gingolphe, which I did need to stay on the French side because I'm leaving my little carry-on luggage here, and later on Benoit, my friend from the GR10 last year, he will come and pick it up. So originally the plan was for me to leave it with him. When I saw him in Veronique, we had planned a little weekend together before I started, but because of my delayed flight, like, you'll have to watch my my last video, because my flight was delayed, etc., and then my baggage was delayed after I arrived in Geneva. I wasn't able to give them all the gifts that I had brought, and I wasn't able to leave my suitcase with Benoit, so I will be leaving it at this hotel and he'll come pick it up later. Yes, what else do I want to say? So yeah, it was an eventful few days leading up to this point, and that's just fine. I always laugh at stuff like that. I always just think it's just fodder for a future story I'll tell. So and getting stressed about things just doesn't help. So yeah, it was all just laughs and oh my goodness, and the delayed flights and the lost baggage and the it is what it is, and yeah, it's all worked out now, and so I'm about to leave. Also my bag got damaged. My backpack got damaged in transit. An important part of it got damaged, the chest strap. That is extremely important for equalizing the weight distribution, but I fixed it with a zip tie, which I brought in my repair kit. I think it should hold. I think it should hold the whole summer, but I do have extra, and I'm not too worried. What else? I don't know. I think that's it. I'm not going to go into all the details of the missed flights and the night in Dublin and all that stuff. That was in my last video, so please feel free to watch that. One thing I do want to mention. So the GR5 is approximately 700 kilometers. The reason it's an approximate distance is because there are 2 choices for the start and 2 different finishes as well. You can either start at St-Gingolphe, where I am, or Thonon-les-Bains. St-Gingolphe is the traditional, historic beginning of the GR5. It is also the most direct. Like, if you start at Thonon-les-Bains, it's a 2-day start to get to where we then all meet up to continue along the GR5. If you start at Thonon-les-Bains, it's much gentler, not as much ascent, whereas here, starting from St-Gingolphe, it's 1,800 meters of ascent the first day, and I think 25 kilometers. So yeah, I want to do the traditional route, and I also, I came for the mountains. So mountains I will get right away today. There are 2 different ends. You can end in Nice or Menton. The votes all seem to be to end in Menton. I know Benoit has done the GR5. He said he ended in Menton. The waiter on the ferry yesterday going over Lac Léman from Lausanne, Switzerland, over to here to St-Gingolphe, the waiter piped up. I was speaking with another gentleman about this, and the waiter piped up and he was like, "Oh, Menton is so beautiful, and I just went there for vacation last week." And so it's looking like I will go and end in Menton rather than Nice. I've also been to Nice before. Yeah. Oh, by the way, my selfie stick just broke. I brought it brand new for this trip, and as I was taking it, as I was extending the telescopic pole or whatever, I was like, this feels really cheap, and then it just broke. So I will be on the hunt for a new selfie stick. As I pass each village. So I don't know what else there is to say. you know, the guidebook says that the GR5 is one of the most spectacular hiking trails in the world. So as spectacular as the GR10 was, the guidebook never said that. So I am, you know, extremely excited to see the views. I don't know. I think that's about it. I think I just need to stop talking and start walking. Yeah, so let's get to the start of the GR5. First grocery shop of the GR5. Non, c'est bon. Here we go. Bonjour, ça va? Ça va? I love when I see this, people putting sticks under big boulders like this, pretending they're like propping it up. I love it. So funny. So nice to see that so many people have a sense of humor. It is 20 after 1. I have been hiking for just under 1 hour, but I would just like to say that, you know, there was such a whirlwind of events, you know, in the days leading up to today. Then last night, when I finally had my bag and, you know, everything was in place, I just was waiting to leave, but I was nervous and I had anxiety and I had nightmares last night. And yeah, I couldn't get to sleep. And then this morning I was like, oh my God, am I procrastinating? Like, and then I was like, what is going on? Like, I just didn't understand like why I wasn't feeling excited, or I just didn't understand what was going on emotionally. And then I began. And I am just so happy. I'm so happy to be here. This feels like home. This feels like so, like all the anxiety is gone. I know I'm well prepared. I can't wait for everything that's in store. Oh, I'm just already enjoying myself so much. Oh, the other thing too was that because so much had happened in 4 days, but every time I'd go to film, I was like, oh, where do I begin? And what am I gonna say? And I gotta remember to say this, and I gotta remember to say that. Like, I'm not that kind of video like maker. I don't rehearse. I don't plan what I'm going to say, as is probably pretty obvious. So if I have to put a lot of like thought and preparation to it, it just becomes like a task and it becomes overwhelming. So all of that is behind me. I am on the GR5. I'm just bursting with contentment. It almost sounds like an oxymoron, but I am. I'm just so overwhelmed with peace and joy. Okay, let's keep hiking. So the stunning beauty has begun already, and this gentleman, Romain, when I got on the bus this morning, he was on the bus as well. So yeah, we're probably the two latest beginners of the day. Anyway, so yes, I've already made one friend, Romain. All right, lots of incline already. Cimetière. Ouh, je vais prendre de l'eau. I have just left Novelle. There's a little camp spot right here. Imagine camping there, my goodness. Your glasses fell off. You're welcome. So that mist and fog is moving this way and rising. Anyway, I came from, there, and I'm headed up there. Bonjour, ça va? So I am just quickly stopping here to put my gloves on, to put my rain pants on. It's the last sign, which was just right there, said 50 more minutes to the refuge de Bise. So yeah, almost there. That's where I just was. Okay. Again, it's hard to show, but that section right here was quite technical and slippery. Yeah, it was a scramble. I had to put my sticks, away and or like aside and climb up, but I did it. Let's keep going. Oh my God. Where did they go? I just need to get by here. Oh my goodness. Hi, Patu. There they both are waiting for me. Oh my goodness. Bonjour. All right, they are not moving. So the trail goes that way. I'm just going to go up this way a bit and try to cut across. Oh man. Who's here again? Roman. Almost there.